Hello viewers, how you doing? Paul from P&B Auto. Hey, today we're working on a 2002 Volkswagen Passat. She's got some axle shaft noises in the front, brakes scuttle the floor. So let's tear into it and see what kind of damage we got. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we definitely got a bad axle shaft. Let's get a light in there and see. I recommend these lights. These things are great. This is from Harbor Freight, like 30 bucks. Great light. Oh yeah, she's definitely toast. Really bright. Brake pads. Brake pad doesn't look too bad on this side. I'll have to figure out why the brakes are on the floor. Let's go pull the other wheel and see what it looks like. Well, the pads look okay on this side. How's the axle look on this side? Hey, it won't be long. Well, there's not much here in brake pad. Just a little bit on the thin side. But I don't really see why the yeah, she's real thin. Why the brake pedal's on the floor though? I don't really see any leaks. Yeah, you can see that inside rotor. If you can see it or not, you leave a light there. You can see that thing is gone. It's paper thin. You can also see that that pad on the outside is gone too. So she's going to get new rotors and new brake pads, and that should resolve that problem. Alright, the first thing we got to do is get in here and get these bolts out. You can see we got one out. There goes. Too much stuff anyway, it's hard to get in here with the camera. But as you can see, we got 2, 4, 6 of these to get out. And the tool that I'm using, it's one of these 10 spline jobs on an impact. Okay, we got all the bolts out of there. Get the camera in here. But you can see I got all those bolts out. So the next thing is we got to get this bolt out the end of the shaft. Now there's a little trick to that. What we're going to do is this is a 17 millimeter hex. What we're going to do is we're going to stick this screwdriver in here and take our big breaker bar with an adapter on it to break it loose. So we'll get that out of there and then we'll see if we can get that shaft out. See you in a bit. Alright, we got this loosened up. So we're going to take that bolt out. It is free. The shaft does move in. This is a 17 millimeter hex socket. So now let's get this thing out of here. To get this axle shaft out, we had to take the upper control arms out. Let it swing back. Usually you don't have to do that. You can usually get those out. But this one wouldn't come out. So we got the old one out. So we're going to put the new one in. Alright, let's get this put in. These are typically pretty easy if you want to pull everything out of the way. Stick the bolt in there. It stays put. Comes with a regular bolt. All right. Gotta turn that wheel back. Okay, I know you've seen a lot of videos on doing brakes probably on these Jettas, but we're going to do it anyway. And just to give us something to do since we're home on this virus. I hope everybody's safe. So we'll get in here and see if we can't get this thing apart. I guess I should use the right wrench. It helps. So we got a 13 millimeter. And then we got a 15 to hold the inner. Because it will spin. Can you see that all right? Probably could get you up just a little bit more here. Let me adjust you a little bit. That looks a little better. So we got two bolts holding the caliper on. Like I said, the 13 for the outside bolt, 15 to hold the inner. And we'll do the same thing down here. This is a 2002. Surprisingly, it's not really rusted all that bad. Everything so far has been coming apart pretty good. Okay, that one broke free. I do like these ratchets and wrenches. That tucked my big hand in a way. So we got that bolt, top bolt, wrench on the floor. That one's out. This one's really bad. pad is just annihilated. Just hope it didn't ruin the caliper. Yeah, it looks like it might have popped up. Yeah, it is out. If you can see that or not, but that caliper, let me move you just a little bit here. That piston is all the way out and cocked. So we'll have to get a reman for that. That'll make the customer happy. That's what you get for letting your brakes go too far, too long. All right, let's get these caliper bracket bolts out. There's two of those back there. Grab our handy dandy snap-on battery ratchet. Now these two caliper bolts, caliper bracket bolts, are 8mm Allen. And there is our rotor. You can see how thin that baby is. She's been grinding away for a long time. So the brakes are apart. We'll do the other side exactly the same way. And of course, nobody has the parts. So I got them ordered for tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Okay. Let's get these brakes put on. Keep getting interrupted. It's important to get these springs in there just right. And that's these springs here. They hold down your brake pads so they don't rattle, carry on. Throttler's not going, looks like that's better. Alrighty. Tighten all this up. Put the line on it, bleed it. And we'll be ready to go. I could use a little longer wrench, eh? Wow, there. All right. Okay, we got the caliper all set, brakes are done. We just got to bleed this bad boy out and go to the front. We got to go to the front and put on the finish that axle shaft. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, we got the axle all in. Next thing to do is torque it. Spec show 140 plus 1/2 turn. And we're done. Okay, we got the 140 done. Now we got to go out, turn it 180 degrees. The snap-on torque wrench is kind of nice. It's got the 180 degrees you can built right in. You can adjust to wherever you want, and it'll tell you when you're done. Makes it so much easier. No guesswork at all. And we're done. As you can see, I guess you can see, turn this up just a little bit. I got this screwdriver stuck in here. It keeps everything from spinning around. Helps out a lot. Alright, all we gotta do now is put the wheels on it. Torque the wheels down, of course, and take it for a test drive. We'll talk to you later.